Hello, hello, hello. I just forgot myself then. I was distracted by pressing buttons. It's coffee time, of course. It's always coffee. It's coffee time somewhere, isn't it? It's got to be coffee time somewhere. What was we doing? Oh yeah, the news. That was right. What have we got? What's on? We're reading the Daily Mail website, so you don't have to. Remember. Okay, well, this is a story. We're starting with a good news story. This is the story of Utam Palmer. He's 58 from Leicestershire, and he won with his wife Raki. Won one of those draws, 25 quid draws. But what did he win? Well, he won a £3 million mansion overlooking the Camel Estuary in Cornwall with a £25 lottery ticket. And here he is with his family. Here they are. Here are the winners. God, I hate them. I hate them for winning. Yeah, I mean, what a great win. This was in an Amaze prize draw. You see them advertised everywhere. They won it on August the 12th and have immediately put it on the market. October 8th, they put it on the market, hoping to make a profit of 4 million. Yeah, it's on the market for just under 4 million. And the home is mortgage free with all the stamp duty and legal fees covered. So, boy, are they quids in. They didn't want to live there. I mean, it looks absolutely fantastic. Let's have a look at some of the pictures of it. I mean, it's a proper grand designs place. I don't know about you. I think I'd rather live there. Look at that. You got cushions and everything. It's luxury. It's proper cushions, and of course, there's I guess it's a hot tub. Just remember to have plenty of beans, then turn it into a jacuzzi. That's an old joke. But yeah, I mean, it's a nice place, but I don't know, 4 million quid's a bit spicy for me. So I'm surprised they didn't want to keep it. I'd have kept that. Remember, folks, don't be a good Samaritan. Why not? But this is the story of James Sheridan Viger, and he was driving in Walthamstow, East London. Yeah. It's our old neck of the woods, isn't it, missus? So what did he do? Well, apparently, Mr. Sheridan Viger heard that there was an ambulance coming, right? And so, again, I think this is the actual picture. He moved out of the lane to, so that the ambulance could pass. And here is a picture of an ambulance for the Daily Mail readers, just in case they didn't know what it looked like. So yeah, he moved into a bus lane to let the ambulance pass. You can see quite clearly in the picture. I'm going to go back to the picture. You can see everything there. Car, bus lane, ambulance. It's all in the picture. Hit with a £130 fine, right? And he even appealed it, right? He said he even appealed it. And Waltham Forest Council refused to rescind it. So yeah, he put in another an appeal, and they said under current legislation a vehicle must not drive, park or stop in a bus lane during its period of operation unless signs indicate that a vehicle may do so. But yeah, after putting on a bit of pressure, the council backed down and cancelled the fine. But I mean, crikey, I think they were angling. I think it's very unfair. When you hear the sirens, it's your instinct just to move out of the lane, isn't it? Isn't it? Just and he gets a fine for it. You have to be very, very careful, motorists. Be very careful what you do. Let's go to some court news. We're doing the story of Monica Coyle. She's 51. And what's she been up to? Well, she's a health firm boss, right? And she was the former president of Ayrshire Business Women, and she claimed a £30,000 bounce back loan, BBL, from the government in May 2020. But it was bogus, because she claimed her company had made £130,000 in a year, showing that it bounced back, but it really pulled in £5,000, and she spent that loan on herself. Well, she's been investigated. The UK government's insolvency service said that she'd gained at least £26,000 in payments from the loan, and they prosecuted her. And now she's been banned from running a business for 10 years. So if any of you businesses, and it misses, and those businesses are getting those COVID loans, ooh, better be careful, because they're coming for you. I guess she ain't bouncing back from that. Investigation manager Stephen McGinty said bounce back loans were made for the economic benefit of the company, not for the director's personal gain. Monica Coyle exploited the scheme and took taxpayers' money during a pandemic which she knew she was not entitled to. There you go. Good to see. Talking of money, Alex Jones, that horrible pig of a man, has been ordered to pay $1 billion. $1 billion. Can I do the thing? Ready? $1 billion. There you go. In defamation payouts to the parents involved in the Sandy Hook mass murder, and it's good. It's good because those poor parents, were put through the ringer by that man, who just did it. Again, he just did it because it makes him money. All these extremists, media extremists, do it because it gets in. That's what I need to do. I need to change tack, don't I? Yeah, it's all a conspiracy. But yeah, they've ordered him to pay $1 billion, and he says, "Well, you're not getting anything." And now they should just put him in prison. They should just lock him up until he starts paying out, because he's got, they reckon he's got a $3 million home, which he's transferred it into his wife's name, and has already preemptively filed for bankruptcy. Look, he's a pig. He's a horrible pig. Again, once he gets investigated, because there will be agencies that will investigate him, they'll use a forensic accountant to go through everything he's done in the last few years. And boy, he's been a very, very, very silly boy for doing that. But yeah, I reckon. What do you reckon? Do you reckon they'll throw him away, put him in the prison, and throw away the key? I reckon that's how it's going to end up, with his own arrogance. Meanwhile, the police are getting tough on the Just Stop Oil protesters. Now they're actually moving them. See, me mocking them. They're like, at coffee time, he mocks us, so they've started moving them out of the way and handcuffing them. The fun is over, says the headline. And they were stopping They stopped a major roundabout. It's St George's Circus in Southwark, and they went in there and they cleaned them out. Absolutely. That's what we need. What else have we got? Oh, I'm just going to show you this because it's quite amusing. Wait for it to come round. Here we go. Now what you see there is a Russian armoured vehicle blown to pieces after driving over clearly visible landmines. That is an MTLB vehicle inching slowly towards the scattered TM-62 anti-tank mines in Ukraine. More court news. Isabel Peck. We've got issues. What's she been up to? Well, she was an air hostess. She's a Jet 2 air hostess. She's the 20-year-old. She was pulled in 16 times over the limit for cocaine, and she was caught drug driving twice in 24 hours by the same officer. But don't worry, she's walked free from court with a £369 fine. That's nice, isn't it? Yeah, she was pulled over in a Vauxhall Corsa. And yeah, she's just at Chester Magistrates Court. She admitted 2 charges of driving with a specified controlled drug above the specified limit in her system, but she said she's not taken any further cocaine since her arrest. But yeah, she could have got 6 months in jail. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's not a good look, is it? Meanwhile, if Dundee of all cancelling their celebrations, their fireworks celebrations, because cost of living crisis, isn't it? Cost of living crisis. Leeds says its showcase would have cost £200,000. Glasgow says it's going to switching its focus to its Christmas lights. Again, Manchester said, escalating costs. But have you seen the price of Lurpak? So you're going to have to bring your own bangers. It's not right, is it? It's not right. Meanwhile, our mate Putin says all the world's infrastructure is at risk of terror attacks. Is that a threat, Mr. Putin? Are you threatening us? Yeah, he's doing that thing where he's posturing. But yeah. Meanwhile, Macron says France will not respond with a nuke if Russia launches a nuclear strike in Ukraine. Well, that's great, isn't it? Really. Meanwhile, Nikolai Petrunin. Right, should we look at him? He was a Russian MP. There he is. He was. He was a former gas industry executive, and he's the latest energy official to die since Ukraine was invaded. Apparently, multiple Gazprom-linked chiefs have died in suspicious circumstances. Comrades should have used stairs. He was dubbed a gas wonder kid and died from complications from COVID after being in coma for a month, although it hasn't been confirmed. Yeah, there's been many deaths, including business chiefs falling out of windows, drowning in swimming pools, and carrying out vicious murder-suicides, like you do. And some thinking that they might be linked, and it could be the Russian shadowy SFB agents behind it. It was like Sergei Maslov, and I know that name. He's a Russian judge, right, who's seen many cases. He was killed in the Crimea bridge blast. Maybe he was the target. But yeah, there's a whole roll call of people who are dead. All these people, right? So you got Nikolai Petrunin, right? You got Sergei Maslov, Ravil Maganov, Yuri Yoranov, Alexander Chirnikov, Leonid Shulman, this fella, Alexander Subotin, and Vladislav Ayev. They're dropping like flies. And then there was Sergei Protosina. He hung himself after killing his wife and daughter with an axe. Of course he did. Yevgeny Pallant and his wife Olga Pallant were found stabbed to death in their home in Moscow last week. And Ivan Pechurin, he fell overboard. You know, experienced sailor. They can't be linked, can they? They can't be. Meanwhile, again, we're going back to Russia. This is what they call this the whale, right? You're probably thinking, what is it? Well, that is the K3 Leninsky or Komsomol, which was built in 1957, and it was Soviet Union's first ever nuclear submarine. And the 352-foot vessel, which is dubbed the whale, is going to become a museum in Kronstadt near St. Petersburg, and they were transporting it through the streets of Petersburg to its resting point. But don't worry, its radioactive reactors, the engines have been removed, so you won't get a healthy ready brick glow when you go there to visit it. Yeah. What else have we got here? There's not a lot of. Oh, you've got a Royal Mail strike today. That means any records that I might have ordered probably won't turn up tomorrow. Yeah. Wow, this is we're going to Yorkshire going to Huddersfield, the Dayton Working Men's Club, and wow, what can you say? Have we got the video here? Let's show you some highlights, because I want to show you the full video. But yeah, everybody was kung fu fighting, but they weren't, because he's got a big knife, right? And this is probably going to get me demonetised. The area is that where Dayton Working Men's Club is, describes itself as the friendliest establishment of its kind in Yorkshire. But yeah, violence erupted at 5:30 PM a few weeks ago, and the guy sliced his hand off. Two boys in balaclavas chopped off a guy's hand with a machete, and he flew into the flew into the Working Men's Club with his hand dangling off probably on a string of visceral muscle and tendons, and they tried to reattach the man's hand, but it's not known if it was successful. But yeah, Dayton's Working Men's Club has been a hot spot. A few months earlier, a 26-year-old man was ambushed by a mob armed with baseball bats. It's like a turf war. So don't go to the Dayton Working Men's Club on the outskirts of Huddersfield. Is there a picture? There isn't even a picture of it. I wonder if I can find a picture of it. We need to know what this place looks like. I bet it's just a hole. I wonder if it's like a hole in the wall place. Images. Four people injured. Now this is funny, because this is a completely separate story for this image, right? See, there's the image of Dayton Working Men's Club, but it says people injured when fight broke out as it hosted a Christian celebration. It's a hot spot for violence. Don't go there. Stay away. They describe it as medieval violence, the Daily Mail. So don't go there. You don't want to go there. Where are we? Is there any fun one? Oh yeah, this is a good one. King Charlie, right? He greets our beloved leader, Truss. So here he goes. He's greeting her. Lovely to see you again. And he goes, back again? Dear oh dear. Even Charlie knows she's... Boris will be back. He'll be back in a minute. Don't worry. He'll be back in a minute. Comes to something when even old King Charlie thinks, oh, she's her time's up. Right, okay. Neighbour from Hell story. This is on Mumsnet, so it's an apocryphal anecdote. Yeah, this woman on Mumsnet reckoned her over-friendly neighbour put a trampoline in her garden so she could see over the fence, which her family had installed for privacy. The anonymous mother said there had initially been a low hedge separating her garden from her neighbour, but who was a bit chatty. But shortly afterwards, the family decided to install a 6-foot fence, telling the neighbour it's because they were thinking of getting a dog. But the woman's husband planted a bamboo near the fence, creating a barrier of around 8 foot between the two properties. And then the neighbour has since been spotted jumping on a trampoline to see over the fence. Sorry, pictures. We need video footage. Boing. Hello. Can I borrow a cup of sugar? That could be a thing, couldn't it? I don't know. Don't believe everything you read on Mumsnet. Meanwhile, we're going to Spain and the University of Malaga. One student, right? This is Yolanda Di Lucho's a professor there. Discovered that a rather mischievous law student at the Spanish university who found another way of cheating. I don't know if you can see. Inside each of those biros are the answers written on tiny little bits of paper. I don't know if we've got a close-up. Yeah, here is a close-up of the writing. Now that takes dedication. He should have got a pass just for doing that. But yeah, what? Oh dear, what an amazing yeah. The crafty student was exposed a number of years back. The teacher rediscovered offending items while cleaning out a drawer. And she said, this is criminal procedural law in big pens. What an art. Yeah, because it's an art form. You know? And one Twitter user who replied to the teacher claimed to be a friend of the cheating student. She said, I know the author of that wonderful work. In fact, he's authorised me, ignoring his name, to show you some more that he still keeps at home. And yeah, he posted some even more pictures of his cheating. I wonder if he passed. What an amazing story. Like I said, that takes dedication itself, doesn't it? Meanwhile, this is the story of Lowry Moore. She's 13, right? Now, she initially became a little bit famous because she wanted a Disney princess. She wrote to Disney saying, can you make one of your Disney princesses wear glasses, right? And the letter went viral. But this year, she's saying that she wants the glasses taken off the well, I guess you'd call it the nerd emoji. She's written to the Unicode consortium who are responsible for the emojis and asked, you know, not every emoji has to wear glasses, and because she wants people to feel positive. And here's a picture of Larry Moore. You can see why she wants that emoji. She wants that emoji banned. She kind of looks like it, doesn't she? She kind of looks like the emoji. I'm being cruel. Oh God, I'm going to get into trouble for that. I don't think anyone's bullying you because of the emoji. Kids don't. Again, there was a story today saying you shouldn't use emojis. Only old people like me uses the thumbs up emoji. You shouldn't use emojis. But yeah, Lowry of Chilwell in Nottingham has begged them. She said people who wear glasses are not nerds. I don't know, love. I don't know. Let's have a look. You look like a nerd. You look like a nerd. See, I don't wear glasses. I don't. Do I, Mrs.? I don't wear glasses. I don't wear glasses at all. Anyway. Oh dear. Meanwhile, this is a viral video of a TikToker. We're not going to do the video. We've got a. This video has had 17.1 million views, and it's someone who's gone to a gym, but it's what they've decided to wear. Yeah, they decided to wear those kind of nude-looking tights. It's not a good look, is it? It's not a good look for her, is it? And that's what she looks like before she bends up. You do that again. Let's zoom in a bit so you can really get the flavour. I mean, come on. She must look at herself in the mirror before she leaves the house and go, yep, that looks like I'm naked from the waist down perfectly. That's not a good look. It's not a good look, is it? Meanwhile, one bride took to Facebook with something. What she's doing is she's doing her own wedding. It's a DIY wedding, right? And she's decided to do some of the food prep. And yeah, she posted a picture of her food prep. She's created some pasta salad. Here she is. And yeah, she put 30 pounds of pasta salad in an inflatable paddling pool. I don't know about that. What does she do? Mix it with her feet? It's like, I don't know. You don't post that stuff. You keep that stuff off the very, very quietly. Keep it quiet. You don't do that. Meanwhile, food blogger, oh God, and pub owner Craig Harker from Stockton-on-Tees, he had some hankering for some bacon. You know that thing, we had a bacon sandwich yesterday, didn't we, Mrs? And it was very nice too. But he had an absolute hankering for some bacon, and he believes he's created the biggest bacon sandwich ever. He went to Greg's and he said, just hit me with the bacon. Hit me with the bacon. And here it is. They did. They hit him up. They baconated him. That's 51 rashers of bacon. And this is what a face of an idiot looks like. There you go. Very slow news day. I'm sorry. Don't worry. We'll get back to it. It's not a story, is it? A man eats bacon. I could have done that yesterday myself. I love it when the Daily Mail website freezes. Meanwhile, we've got have we got the footage? Oh, it's on Twitter, I think. We can it play it? Yes, it will play it. And this is a Dreamliner, Boeing 747 Dreamliner taking off. All right. So you've got to watch it because it's done in vertical mode, so you've got to watch it carefully. But yeah, let's watch the takeoff. I know it's slow. I queued it up wrong, but just imagine you're watching. Well, imagine you're on the plane. Let's see what happens next. It's taking off. It's a big one, isn't it? Those Dreamliners are massive. Look at them. It looks like it's got a hump, and it's a lovely takeoff. And yeah, the wheel fell off. Yeah. Did you get that? Should we watch that again? As it takes off, you see there's an explosion. Something bursts, pop, and then whee. Yeah. That was at Taranto Airport in Italy, and the Dreamliner was heading off. It was going to Charleston in South Carolina. Let's hope it got there in one piece. The wheels have fallen off. Now I don't know if there are any. We need to end on an animal story, don't we? So let me just scroll back through the Daily Mail website. I'm looking for an animal story. I've got an idiot story with Network Frau. They put out their usual warning video of morons. This is a father and son on a railway track. There's some kids on a railway track, and there's a guy with a canoe on the railway track. That's Darwinism. Thank you for playing. Oh, come on, give me an animal story. There isn't one. There isn't one. There's no animal stories. No animal stories here. This is wrong. So I'm going to have to go to the. I'm going to have to go to the file. I'm very disappointed in you. Very disappointed in you. This is we're going to Zambia, right? And yeah, this is at the African Safari Tafika camp in South Luangwa National Park. And imagine having your breakfast at the park, and then suddenly 2 hippos appear and start fighting. Yeah, that's what really happened. And you're eating your breakfast. Wow, look at these big. This happened earlier in the year in July. Look at them. Wow. Now that's a view, isn't it? Should have thrown them that bacon sarnie. That'd have scared them off. Anyway, let's see if there's anybody in the chat room. Karen's in says, good day, good day. Bob Rickman is being mean. That's, and again, it's another alias. Oh, no, you see, the thing is you keep coming back. So I'm not going anywhere, am I? Oh dear. And Harry's in. He says, all right there, Harry. Hope you're having a good time. I don't know if we lost. It says we're disconnected. So there may have been some bits missing. So, missus, if there are any bits missing, I'll have to fill you in. I wish that OBS would put a little thing to tell me, but it didn't. And Bob, don't worry, Bob. I'll be back tomorrow, so you can come back and complain about me then, can't you, Bob? And now I get to delete your comment. Oh, bye-bye, Bob's comment. They're so stupid. Why are people so dumb? I don't understand. If you don't like me, don't watch me. It's really simple. And if you do like me, remember to thumbs up this video or down. It really doesn't matter. It's all engagement, and the algorithm loves that. And we'll do this all again. Crikey, it's Friday tomorrow. We've done a full week. We're going to be doing a full week of Coffee Time. Can you believe it? Last week I didn't do it because I had me at lunchtime, so I couldn't. I was out, and on Friday the kids were home from school, so you know. But yeah, a whole week of Coffee Time. God, it's good, isn't it? Anyway, that was the news. Killing the channel, one video at a time. Hope you've enjoyed it. You better drink it up.